Shalom, shalom, Israel. I'm going to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and the brother one for now, chapter 4, for the camp brothers in Babylon. Come with another quick hit to the spirit pipe by YAHAWASHI. Lord wanted to edify and feed the sheep. Devil wanted said I was an apostle, great millstone, teach me well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who push this work in true sincerity, to the scattered abroad. And as you can see in the picture, okay, you have it where it says the C19 is no longer a public health emergency, but others remain. Okay, and I'm gonna read that again. It says the C19 is no longer a public health emergency, but others remain. All right, so here you have it, man. Esau has completely given the illusion that this C19 thing is no longer an emergency, public health problem, man. Okay, as you can see that they have not been speaking about these things as much as they've been speaking about, the rumors of wars, okay, with Russia and Ukraine and all these nations, and more so about this digital currency, man. Okay, the dollar having to collapse and so these banks. So you've been hearing less and less and less about this huge outbreak that happened, 2019 and, and up to now. Okay, and the point going into it, Esau loves to throw, Esau being a so-called white man, loves to throw a curveball, man. Esau loves to throw curveballs. And if you're not aware of the curveball these devils might throw, it'll catch you with the curve, man. All right. I'm going to grab it a little bit because it shows you that these devils will play on your emotions, man. Okay, you have the state of Americans today, these daily Babylonians that have no clue or understanding of what's really truly happening behind closed doors. The scripture said that the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Esau will eat him, man. Esau will deceive you into believing a lie. Not necessarily this will be a lie, but it'll be deceivable. Okay? Because these devils will throw these things out there as a catch. Okay? There's a catch to it. Okay, and the scripture goes into it about how you gotta be aware of them, man. Because he's smooth with it. Okay? And I'll grab that. This is Psalms 55, verse 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Okay, but smoother than butter. So you take like a hot iron and put it through butter, it's just smooth. All right, Esau will really talk you into your own demise, man. Okay, he will talk you into your own destruction. All right. Now, there was a point in time where this thing was such of a huge health emergency across the whole world, man. And the scripture talk about if he has opportunity, this devil will take it, man. He will throw you down. He will take you down. Okay? If he has the opportunity, he will take you out, man. Now you have mass numbers of people who have fallen short and been deleted because he has been polluting the people's mind with a fear tactic of leading them to taking that Jabberwocky. Now you have sudden fallouts. Okay, sudden deletes for, these people who have passed suddenly, man. Okay, Esau has deceived them to where they have received it. Now they've been now these people have been falling out, but now all of a sudden it's not of a major situation because Esau's about to throw a curveball. All right, reading that again, it says Psalms 55, verse 21. It said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. So he has something planned beyond. That's why it's what it said when it went into it. It says what? But others remain. So there's something else that he's about to throw out there that's going to be pitched, man. Okay. Now we're going to wait back and see what those things might be. But the scripture says to not be ignorant of little thing, okay, or a small matter or a great, Okay, roughly paraphrasing. So you have to be aware of these devils, man, because he has taken the opportunity to enforce those ways of deceiving. Okay, it says, but war was in his heart, his words were softer than oil, yet were their drawn swords. So these Edomites, man, these devils, these ones in the higher elites and the banking families, man, to have that money and have that power, yeah, they will give you a whole dream. They will sell you an imagination. They will sell you this great vision. But the whole time they will have a knife behind their back ready to poke you, man. Okay, the point being made is that expect things to get worse. Okay, expect it to get worse. Expect this to be just another prelude to something else. You see, because Esau is not done on moving. Okay, with he had that, what's the saying? You know, not letting a good crisis go to waste. He's not done with letting a good crisis go to waste. He has to build upon it. All right, and he's going to use every instrument, every opportunity, everything that he can to take advantage of it, man. Why he has the time now? Because Scripture says he has what? But a short time. Okay, Lord, we'll be grabbing that too. But let me see. Because grabbing this right here, it says, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, starting verse 10, it says, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So these devils will eventually show their wickedness, man. Okay? And Esau is not done, as I mentioned before. He's not done, man. Or he got something else he's got truly planned. Okay, behind his back, he has other options, other obstacles that he's setting up for you Americans, man. Okay, you people who have no clue that your oppressor is leading you to snares and nets. You see? So hey, speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man, your enemy is Esau, Edom, man. And the scripture tell you, never trust thy enemy. Speaking to you Israelites, man. It says, never trust thy enemy, for like of iron rust, so is his wickedness. So he's conniving enough to where he can hide these things, all right, to where eventually he's going to show it. He's good at it, man. He's a cunning hunter, all right? It says, verse 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed. It says, and beware of him. So this is why you have to be aware. Even though they might tell you, they say, these devils might give you the illusion of, okay, this is going to happen and that's going to happen. How many times that happened before? All right, they told these Americans, man, they told people, hey, you know, take this thing and everyone's going to be okay. Well, mass numbers have fallen from trusting in that. Okay, Esau is telling you that, you know, things are going to get better. Well, mass increases or things have increased. Okay, from last, you know, Joe Biden has spoken on that, man. Okay, you have the diesel shortage, you had the farms on fire, you had the inflation, you had gas going up, you had food going up, you had all these things going up. Even though it seemed to be slow at a point in time, it was shock, man. It would shoot up. Okay, so how many times does this devil have to tell you a false, sell you a false dream, or tell you a false true, or you know, whatever you want to believe, for you to understand that he's you know, he's speaking evilly with his lips, man, smoothly with his lips. It says, though he humbled himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and go, so like it, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Okay, so here you have it, man. You gotta be aware of him, man, because eventually you're gonna notice that this devil is who he is, man. All right. Jumping down to verse 16, as I mentioned earlier, and we could close it out with Revelation 12 and 12. It says, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 16, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips. And that's being spoken sweetly. He's all telling you that this thing is starting to bypass over. It's starting to not be a problem anymore. It's getting out of the way, sort of. That's speaking sweetly. But in his heart, he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. So he's imagining, okay, the next following thing that's going to come out, or what might be the next big, major, massive fear tactic amongst the mass of the people. He's thinking about ways to throw you into that net, okay? It says, he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, which that opportunity that was to take full advantage of, he will not be satisfied with blood. Was he satisfied with blood when it came to this whole 19 thing? No, man. These devils not only, through all kinds of, parties, all right, and celebrations for it, but they rejoiced in the fact that this wasn't the end of where they had their goals. It needs to be more. Ultimately, to them to reach their goal, man. That part of that goal was what? The Georgia Guidestones, that he wanted to bring down the population down to 500 million. So these devils they're not done. Okay? So it says, for we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay? Because you have to be aware. The Lord set up certain men not to fall to these certain tactics, man. To be actually aware of it. Because he's going to come like a roaring lion seeking who he may devour. If he get the opportunity, he'll get you, man. And he's getting a lot of these people who have trusted in this system. All right. So we're going to grab this Revelation 12 and 12. We're going to close it out, Lord, when you're edified. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe and destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So Esau has but a short time. So he's going to take all that he got and put it together and use it, okay, in that sort of formulation, okay. He's whipping up something wicked in his lab, and he's getting ready to, promote it in a way, all right? He's getting ready to bring forth all kinds of shit, all right? So you just got to be aware of this devil, man. But that was something that was my spirit, man. Just going into this little article seeing that brother posted, all right? So Lord, when this was edifying, we give all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Once again, that was the apostle, great millstone, teach you well. Until next time I say, Shalom.